Hello, hello. For this reaction, I have a special guest, Kinda Sav. Say hello.
Hi.
She won't be here for every of the modern day reactions, but we will soon be starting a retro react series where we watch AMBERLYNN from the first video to the last. I would say that both of us, I would say I have a master's in amberology and you have a PhD. Do you think that would be fair to say?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair assessment. So it's going, but Amber has put out so many videos that even those at the PhD level do not remember every single thing that happened. And plus, you started watching around the Destiny era, right?
Yep. During the Destiny era.
Right. So we have seen clips of the Crystal era. I started watching during the Becky era. We've seen clips of the Crystal era and stuff that was going. But if you actually go back and watch some of those videos, you see so much shit that you have never heard of before that is awful. She was so awful to Crystal. It's awful.
She was more overt with her craziness back then because nobody watched her, so she didn't give a fuck. She had no guard.
There's nobody
she
pushing
hadn't experienced hatred. Yeah, she hadn't experienced online hatred or criticism yet. So, and also, I mean, if you're a narcissist, you don't really know that you're doing anything crazy until people give you a hard time for it, probably. So,
yep, that makes sense. So you will be with me for that whole thing. I do think the Ankle's doing something similar. I don't know if he's watching them sequentially, but we will be. He might also be doing that, so it might not be anything special, but will be fun. Will be fun, considering both of our degrees from institutions that study AMBERLYNN. But today we are going to be watching this new video. The title is "I'm Being Fetishized." Fetishized. Is that how you say that? Can you say that?
fetishized.
There we go. And yeah, you are from your girlfriend. So there's that. The only person fetishizing you is your damn girlfriend and all the people on that feeder website that you love. Being portrayed as the villain. It's pretty easy to portray someone as a villain when they punch Crystal in the face. They were abusive towards Casey. They were emotionally abusive towards Becky. They threw a Mountain Dew Code Red at Destiny because Destiny wanted to go see her mom or something. And then her and Jade were apparently physically abusive too. It's very easy to get yourself portrayed as a victim. Or, sorry, as a victim. She wishes. As the villain when you do all of that. And then Trisha Paytas is a liar. I have no idea what that is.
Diva. Sounds good.
Great. So, unfortunately, this is part 2 of her Q&A. And the Q&As she's doing because... did she say that it's because Emily was showing up? Or do we just know that?
I don't know that.
You don't know that? I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just something that I've seen people talking about, that Emily is showing up. Although I do see those nails right now. And we know that Amber likes to cut her nails when her girlfriends are coming over because she is
FingerLynn.
She is FingerLynn, which unfortunately may be a little known lore. I am unfortunately the starter of the FingerLynn phenomenon. My main account is a DSP account named Darksidevale. It's named Blooper World Order, and I sent in a $2 super chat. I did. I was a kid back then when I did that. It was like 6 months ago, so I was not myself. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I did ask, "What's your favorite sex position?" And she said fingering, which is not.
First of all, that you could have never. I will go to bat for you here. You could have never predicted that her answer to what is your favorite sex position would be fingering, because that's not.
That's an act.
That's not that's not even like one of the answers. That's like not one of the options.
Yeah, I'd be like, "What's your favorite sex position?" Missionary. All right, wait, no, that is one. What's your favorite sex
position?
Blowjob.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, no,
That's a good
it doesn't
analogy.
make any sense. So I did, although I will say people in the chat were the ones that really said Fingerlin first. I will not take credit for saying Fingerlin, but I will take credit for being the catalyst that started all of it.
Yep.
And
I
by
agree.
credit, I mean blame. So all you guys can
Yep,
blame me.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see what Miss Lynn has for us today.
Welcome to a new video. Welcome to part 2 of a 4-part series where I answer all
I can't believe this is going to be 4 parts. Because
If part 1 was an indicator, we are in for 3 very bad parts.
you know what? Maybe she's saving all the good questions for last, right? Maybe it's supposed to be escalating.
Well, she sat down and filmed this all at once, right? So maybe she just had to get cooking. Maybe
Yeah.
she got, pissed off or something and then started saying stuff. I don't know.
Exactly. That is me just
We can only
praying to
hope.
God. That's
Yeah, we
me
can
on
only
my
hope.
knees praying to Jesus.
100
Yep.
of your questions, 25 questions.
100
per
questions,
part.
great.
So the reason why I'm doing this 4-part series is
And the other thing that sucks is that she recorded this all at one time, which means that we're not going to get her getting increasingly mad about all the feeder stuff going on, because that happened after she recorded this, I think. Very sad.
because I promised you guys that I would upload every other day, but I'm going to be busy for the next 10 days, so I'm not going to have time to edit, but I will have time to film. So these videos
10
are going to help
days. That does
keep the
sound like
schedule
an
up,
Emily.
get you guys
Timeline. But apparently people are saying she doesn't have a job now, so you could say longer for 10.
content
Yeah,
and for me to keep my promise. I also want to do a disclaimer.
That was a good
I got
period.
questions from several different social media platforms where I said, hey y'all, I am doing a Q&A, send me in your questions. All right, let's get into it. First one is,
Why is that disclaimer? Did you say that was a disclaimer? I don't think that's what a disclaimer is, but
Yeah, I don't
okay.
think
finish
so.
the jar of poisoned olives. So as you guys know, I was
Oh,
having anxiety
great.
because my new thing of olives
Stupid.
didn't pop and it's supposed to pop.
I saw
Ugh.
I saw someone, and really you cannot take the Reddit comments seriously. I saw someone say that they buy those olives and they don't pop. I don't know if that's true or not, but it would be really funny if it was true. Like that brand just doesn't pop for some reason.
It's crazy that this is how she's trying to beat the being fat allegations, is being scared of olives that don't pop. Because
Yeah.
that's what it boils down to. She
Being
wants to
dainty.
be scared of food. She wants to have food anxiety and be scared of food. So she's not actually fat.
Meat creeps her
because she
out.
has food anxiety. Yeah, meat creeps her out. Jars that don't pop creep her out.
Also, this
So
is
we
a...
reduced.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, this is a great thing.
It looks like
We
she's
reduced
grabbing a huge cock or
everything.
something.
Oh no. Yeah, we're just down to the point where we're pretending to be scared of olive jars now.
Yeah.
So that we're skinny.
When you open the jar, that means, fresh goodness. It didn't pop, so my anxiety said that it was poisoned.
But not till after you already
Whoa.
ate one.
Yeah, right.
It was the weirdest thing. She ate one, like completely chewed and ate it, and then went, wait, I don't think the jar popped.
Yep.
Having so much anxiety, but I wanted to stare anxiety in the face and fear in the face and say, you know what, I'm stronger than you. So I started eating the olives, but then there was a reaction channel that was like, girl, do not
What?
use those olives.
Oh
do not
my
eat those
god.
olives.
Wait, I thought you didn't watch reaction channels. So she's watching
Yeah, which
enough
reaction
reaction
channel?
Yeah, so she's
Which
watching
one
enough
was that, I wonder?
reaction channels. They're like, girl, don't eat that, and then that's how she got scared again.
Olives, that jar was supposed to pop, it didn't pop, don't get sick. She scared me, so now, no, I'm not eating the poisoned olives. Have you ever
great.
ridden a bike? Oh yes, when I was a kid, I was always outside.
I'd like to see her ride a bike now.
really
That would be
wanted
so
to
cool.
Escape my home.
Oh
let's
my
be
God, I
real.
don't think she
I
could.
swam, I rollerbladed, roller
Fall
skated.
apart.
I would ride a bike. I had a scooter. I had an electric scooter at one time. Well, it wasn't electric.
Okay,
it
girl.
was
At a
gas.
Walmart
Is that
electric
I don't know.
It has
buggy.
gas?
Doing dances and dancing routines, and I was part of dance
Is
groups.
that a
I
thing?
did
And
She said it wasn't electric, it had gas.
Oh wait. A gas-powered scooter. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
sports,
Alrighty then.
soccer, softball. I was always outside. You wouldn't think so.
Didn't Amber say that she was 300 pounds by the time she was 11 or something? How the hell
She was,
is she?
300 pounds when she was 420 when she was 13, I'm pretty sure is
Smoke
the
it
figure.
up.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, blaze it. Second of all, that's crazy.
So she, as a kid, she was out dancing, playing baseball or softball or baseball, whatever she said, swimming. She was taking any chance she could
Dancing?
get dancing.
Choreographing.
She was taking any chance she could to get out of the house and just be active. And she ended up
Sure.
at 420 when she was, what did you say, 20?
13.
Oh my goodness, that is a big gal. Yeah.
Yep.
So now, because look at me. But yes, riding a bike was definitely part of that. What's your
What do you mean, look at me? Because back then you were also, you said you were 420 at that point. It's like, it's tough to think that I was so active back then, because look at me. Look at you back then. You're also almost just as big.
nationality?
Yeah.
So on my dad's side,
Oh no, nationality talk. Portuguese.
She's gonna say, "Oh my God, nationality." Wouldn't she just be American?
That's true. Because she's gonna say
she's
gonna,
so dumb. She's gonna say she's like Portuguese or
She's-
fucking some kind of European whatever.
She's gonna
But the
say her
answer
mom is
simply
Portuguese.
American.
She's gonna
Yeah,
say her mom
yeah,
is
but
Portuguese.
her white girl side takes over.
Polish,
can't even tell.
and Irish. On my mom's side, Portuguese and French. Did you ever try
That's not their nationality, and also,
So you're white.
yeah, yeah.
being vegan again? No,
Oh,
absolutely not.
Parents,
Vegan.
your parents' last names are Smith and Reed. You are like
That- you
the whitest
cannot-
possible person.
you cannot get wider than that. Also the vegan stuff. So part of the reason I'm so excited to go back and watch these AMBERLYNN videos is because she's insufferable, and there's just so many things we forget, because she does such horrible things every single like week, it seems. I mean, she's been boring the last couple of years, right? Up until this year. Let me just say this real quick. I hate going on to like Reddit or something, and then people are talking about how boring Amber is nowadays. Amber is absolutely at the best she has been since the Becky days. If you don't, there's a saying, sometimes if something crazy happens in the NBA, there's one commentator that's like, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. And I'm here to say, if you don't like this, what we're looking at right here, you don't like AMBERLYNN Reid hating.
That's perfect.
Because
and I agree.
Because absolutely, she has been at her best. But
This
anyways,
is the time to get into her if you're
Yeah.
not already.
yep. But what I was saying was that I can't wait to go back, because there's just been so much, and that was triggered by her talking about the veganism. Because
Yep.
remember how she was such a smug bitch about the veganism thing. To
She
everyone.
was so condescending.
Yeah, and then she gave it up after like 4 days or something.
Yeah. And
So
I'm pretty
it's-
sure Destiny said that she, in her fairly recent like exposés, I'm pretty sure she said Amber ate animal products the entire time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you
So
know,
it might have not even been 3 or 4 days. It might have
Yep.
been just like the whole time.
yep. You know what I just thought of? Remember how you have the want to map out her weigh-ins?
Yeah.
This is a brilliant opportunity to do that.
You're so smart. Okay, that's a great idea.
Along with, you know what we should do? We should plot out the like major events on like a timeline.
Like
so-
the DSP timeline.
Yeah, exactly. So we like and then we can divide it into like, we can decide definitively what is the Crystal era, what is the Destiny era. And then just
I
put
love
like
it.
major points, like you know, like those kids books about history, and they have like the big colorful timeline. We do that. That would be so fun.
Well, I would not be able to be satisfied.
Yeah, you know, I've been
and
wanting
just
to do that for a really long time.
Yeah. No, this is a perfect opportunity. I like this.
being 1,000% honest. Call me selfish. It is selfish. I just won't be able to do it. I know that I won't. What's your least favorite Billie Eilish song? That question is so rude.
Oh my god.
I genuinely
Oh,
don't
that's so
know. Like,
stupid.
I love every song she's ever done. I know
That's
every
so
single
dumb.
word of
Every fan
single
of
song.
I'm like a
some
mega
obs-
fan of certain people, and I could easily name like my least favorite songs. I don't know about you. If someone asked
I-
you to name your least favorite Saw Baby song, I'm sure you could do
I
it.
can't. No, I can't. I was about
Oh my
to go
God.
off on Amber. I was about to go off on her too, but then no, I can't. Saw Baby's never released a bad song.
Well, I'm felted.
Obsessive person. I love every song. But if I had to like put them in order, maybe I didn't change my number. Oh, I feel bad even
Ooh.
saying that. But I still love the song.
Ooh, Billie Eilish is gonna watch this. She's gonna be, oh, look at this.
Not
This
a
is a
real
good-
fan. Ooh, that's a good picture.
This is a really good one. I think I wonder if they're gonna hear my quack. Oh no. What happened to, oh, it's because I reset my computer. Hold on. I'm opening up my program now. All right. I wonder if you guys can hear my quack. I got these little keycaps that are shaped like a duck. And then I have like they have a program where whenever you click on it, it makes a duck sound. It quacks. And I got one on my escape key and one on my print screen key. So I'm constantly quacking. It's awesome.
Do you still spray Pam on the food? So if you guys don't know,
Oh my God.
years ago, I was
That's
making
funny.
some salmon. I seasoned it like a normal person, sprayed some Pam on top.
You did not
what
season
I
it like a
consider
normal
normal
person, girl.
person. It literally became a meme because I sprayed some Pam.
Yeah, because you're
which is
fucking stupid.
oil, on top of my salmon, where people add oil. At the time, I just didn't
Oh.
have liquid oil, so I sprayed oil on top, which I thought
I hate
was
this like
normal.
bitch
People
voice she's
were
saying this in, like so condescending. And,
Yeah.
like, fucking bitchy.
going crazy, and still to this
Oh,
day, people
God.
literally go crazy about this, saying I
The
don't. know
salmon
how
look
to
like
cook.
shit.
Why would someone spray Pam on top of food? Like just hecticana stuff.
Oh, not
If I'm watching a
hecticana.
vlog, you know how many times I have seen some.
Oh, do we get a nail clack? Let's see.
If I'm watching a vlog, you know how many times I have
Oh.
seen
Oh, yep.
Yep.
someone spray
Really good
Pam
one, too.
on top of salmon, on top of chicken, on top of all kinds of stuff that
Chicken.
they put in the air fryer. And no one says anything, but yet I was attacked.
Okay. I'm coming in with my cooking knowledge, and I want to let you all know that Sav knows I do not know how to cook. Unless it's something I can throw in the air fryer or like pasta. I do not know how to cook. I need to learn. But as of right now, as I'm speaking, I don't. Amber seasoned it. So what she's trying to say is that, you know, she was throwing some oil on top of it in the form of Pam. But she seasoned it first and then put the Pam on top. Aren't you supposed to put the oil first before you put the seasoning on? Is that...
Probably, but I mean, she's kind of skimming over the seasoning portion because the thing is, she put so much fucking powdery seasoning on the salmon that when she sprayed the spray of Pam on it after, the like force of the oil moving out of the canister, like out of the aerosol can, moved the spices out of the way, and there was like a little cloud of spices in the air around the salmon. Like there was so much dry spice powder on there that it created like a cloud under the wind current of the Pam spray. It was fucking crazy.
That's part of my reasoning that I was thinking of, because the oil kind of like sweeping it away. So that was kind of my thinking.
And I'm still being attacked for it years later. It's hectic. But to answer your question,
Unfortunately, I did think we recently were getting rid of hectic, but unfortunately it's back.
Yep.
It's back in 2025 with a vengeance.
the answer is no, simply because I haven't made any meals where I had to do that. But yeah, it's kind of just such a weird thing to like make fun of someone for. I don't know.
Just can't admit that it was weird, that she was weird.
Yeah. Nope. She has to be a victim. She's being attacked for it, girl. People are making fun
People
of
are
you.
making
They're not
fun of you.
attacking you. Shut up.
There are many just strange things that I've done that people have joked about before, and that's one of the strange things she's done. It's okay. I promise.
It's also so funny that that's what she's choosing to focus on right now when the allegations are so much bigger than this. Like, this is a thing that's easy to be like, oh, trolls are so ridiculous. Can you believe they'd make fun of me for how I seasoned my salmon?
Yep.
Meanwhile, we're dealing with all this other way bigger, way worse stuff. This is not something anyone fucking cares about right now, dude.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, have you ever been electrocuted? So one time,
Oh no, it's gonna be the
The fuck?
headphone story.
Remember when she got hit with lightning?
Yep. That's what this is gonna be. If she mentions Virginia, correct? Am I correct? Because it was during the
Yeah, I
Crystal
think
era.
I think so.
Then we know that's what it's gonna be. Let's see.
that I do remember for real, I was living in Virginia. There was a horrible storm happening.
God.
I was watching YouTube on my laptop. But
She
my
got
laptop
electrocuted
was about to
through her
die.
headphones.
So I had it plugged into the
Fucking
wall.
stupid.
And while I was watching my laptop, I had headphones on, but that was when I didn't have like the whole wireless situation going on, so there was a wire. So it went headphones that were wired, plugged into my laptop plugged into the wall because it
Yeah.
was charging. Next
Okay.
thing you know, electricity
Lightning!
hits
Whoa,
the
look at
house.
this.
Lightning.
Right
That's also not how you
next
I,
to
spell
the
I was
lightning.
about to say that's not correct, is it?
Lightning would mean like to become lighter.
To light something, yeah.
Like, yeah, or become like
Is
lightning
charging.
your hair or something.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I was
Oh.
zapped. I literally was
Okay,
zapped.
girl.
Oh no!
My
I'm so
girlfriend
glad
at
she
the
did
time
not
was
go
like,
with
"Oh
the.
my-"
So glad she did not go with the nails. She went with the palms and the fingers instead.
Are
Yeah.
you okay? I don't understand. Like,
Look, her hand movement, like ice. It's the nails, right? She never. Whenever she doesn't have
No,
nails,
it's
she
the
doesn't
nails,
move.
it's the
She doesn't
nails.
move her hands like this, does she?
It's 100% the nails.
maybe my brain got fried that day,
So
and that's
annoying.
why I'm so
It's
like
horrible.
hecticana. You know what?
Oh my god! I swear to God, dude, stop it! Stop, please,
Hecticana.
please. That's a good thinking
Hecticana.
face.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Now everyone knows where I'm taking screenshots because of the duck. I really hope that picks up because it's really funny.
actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. But yeah, I was electrocuted for real. I don't know how.
For real.
Like, I came out okay.
She's just
Or
like
am
me,
I
for
okay?
real,
Maybe
for
I'm
real.
not. It genuinely scared me. When is the last time you watched a movie?
I was gonna say maybe that's what fried Amber's brains, but remember this is already during the Crystal
this bitch
era,
was
and she
so
was
dumb already.
she was already showing symptoms of being a
Dumb
dumbass.
bitch disease.
Yeah, dumb bitch disease. DBD. She has BPD and she also has DBD.
Bong. I haven't watched mukbangs in easily 2 years plus. It's just
Okay, so she hasn't watched it in 2 years, but then also puts a disclaimer. I do watch them when Darius and Blobe make a video together. So you do watch them. So you have watched them multiple times over the course of 2 years.
not something that
you
interests
go.
me anymore. When and what was the last thing you asked ChatGPT? Oh boy,
my
I
God.
don't even remember. It's been a minute.
No, fuck that, dude. You know she's asking ChatGPT for stuff all the time.
Yeah, that's why nothing she writes lately sounds like her. It's Emily, it's ChatGPT, whatever, but
Absolutely.
it's not her.
And it was already noticeable before she admitted that she used it for the moon landing thing. And can we talk about how that is so stupid? She has such a conviction that the moon landing was fake that she didn't actually know her reasoning for thinking that. So she had to ask
Yeah.
a program.
ChatGPT, what are the reasons that people don't believe in the moon landing? And then
Yeah.
she just posted that.
Yep, she
It
literally
was
copy and
fucking
pasted that.
crazy.
And we should elaborate that you are a STEM girly at the university level. So can you let us know now whether Amber is correct or wrong about this?
I mean, I can't claim to be an expert. I don't
Okay,
think,
okay.
but she's wrong.
Okay.
I think a couple weeks
Thank you.
ago, I asked it like a saying because I heard someone say something and I was like, what does that mean? Sometimes you can Google these things, but like I'm telling you, ChatGPT will just downright tell you exactly what it means.
God!
Dude, that is why she's
Shut
so fucking
up.
stupid. That is the
Hey.
exact thing, because you need to spoon fed to her instead of using Google. Because if you Google something, then you actually have to do the work and figure out, like, you look at what sources you're getting it from and what people are saying. But on ChatGPT, you can just be an absolute moron and just be like, oh, okay, this is correct.
The other day, I asked ChatGPT to write me something that had a certain number of words and came out to a certain number of syllables, and every answer it gave me, no matter what I did not meet one or both criteria. It was insane. Like no, you can't just trust it.
You
You're
can.
fucking stupid. Thing is, I love AI, and I get annoyed when people say AI bad. But you do have to have a certain level of base knowledge and base intelligence, and also some finely tuned critical thinking skills. And this person does not have any of that. Like, she cannot effectively or in like a trustworthy way can she use AI tools like
Right.
ChatGPT.
I guess that would be the biggest argument I would have against AI too, then, right?
Is that
Because
people are fucking stupid.
is that
People
the
don't know what
average
they're looking at.
people like Amber, you can't replace stuff like Google with ChatGPT, but they will. But it's just gonna lead to
You gotta
them
do
being
some
dumber.
QA, right? You gotta do some QA on as the the person
Yeah.
writing the search.
Yep. So it really just goes to show how not intellectually curious she is, right? Just
No, not at
just
all.
being okay, not
Oh my god,
researching
not at all.
stuff.
Remember that video, like, not that long ago, like within the last few months, where she basically confirmed that she doesn't understand, like, the the solar system, like the basic movement of the planets, the moon, the earth, and the sun.
Oh, when she said
doesn't really understand why the earth and why the sun and the moon come up and why whatever happens. Like, she doesn't even understand that. She
And-
doesn't understand, what was it again? I can't even remember what it was, but it was like,
she was talking about how the sun, or it was something about like how the moon.
the moon comes out during the day sometimes or something like that.
It was something like that. And so let's be clear. Amber did have a really shitty upbringing, right? Her parents were actual crack addicts or meth. I don't know what they did, but they were addicts of some kind. Probably multiple things, to be honest. And she was in foster care. I think it's absolutely okay not to know stuff. I really don't fault people with not knowing stuff. It's when you don't care to learn anything about it, right? So she's just taking the fact that the moon landing was fake, but I bet she's only watched documentaries about why the moon landing was real or fake, and she hasn't like researched how they did the moon landing, right? Because one of them's easier to digest than the other.
Well, and she's going to watch that without even the base level understanding, again, of how the solar system works. And I get it. It's fine. Yeah, she had a fucked up childhood. She probably had other things on her mind than learning, doing well in science class or something. But if it's something that interests you enough now as an adult, to the extent that you're going to like go to bat for this moon landing fake thing, then I think you do need to have like the basic knowledge going into it. And also, it's back to what you said about not having any intellectual curiosity at all. Like, if you didn't learn these things as a kid, how do you not wonder? I guess I have a hard time relating because I did learn that as a kid, right? So I can't understand that from her perspective. But wouldn't you wonder why the sun comes up and goes down, and why the moon comes up and goes down, and why we have night and day? Like, wouldn't you just wonder that? And like, it's very easy to find. You can find YouTube videos, you can Google it, you can watch fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy, you watch the Magic fucking School Bus and like find out why this happens. It's not. They teach this to kids in elementary school, like it's not a big deal. Just look it up and learn it,
Yeah, and instead of doing that, she just jumps right to the conspiracy theory because she doesn't actually want to learn that stuff. She just wants to feel like she has some forbidden knowledge that we're not allowed to know.
Yeah.
Well, because that would make her smarter than NASA and stuff.
Yeah. And it's like the easy method to be smarter than everyone else because you don't actually have to learn anything or think critically.
Yep.
While Google, it's kind of like speculation.
Oh my God, I want to go on another rant about this, but come on, dude. Google is just speculation. No, actually, Google is the opposite of speculation. I would say ChatGPT is more like speculation because with Google, you get to see the sources and you get to see what they're talking about. I was
just going to say, citing Google as a source is fucking stupid anyway, because Google's not a source, it's a search engine. The sources are what you get from Google, the search engine.
Yep.
ChatGPT just tells you straight.
See, exactly. There it is. ChatGPT just tells you straight. Yep. Yeah, we didn't have to
fucking read anything. I don't have to learn anything. I don't have to look anything up.
We didn't have to talk about any of this. We could have just played it, and then she just She just says it for us.
Is Tommy a good kisser? Oh, yeah.
Oh
Ew,
my god.
One of the very best. Would you ever go on a good kisser? Oh,
God,
yes. One of the very best.
No.
Look at that face. Dude, she is...
Your little
Holy fuck, she is huge.
Moon face for sure.
Everyone just heard the duck again.
Would you ever go on a cruise? You know, that used to be something that actually...
Yeah, she would go on a cruise called Hello Darling. And there would be 3,000 passengers and everyone has a vagina. But also she'd be with her mom.
Oh yeah, of course. The non-stop lesbian sex cruise, and she's gonna bring her mom.
Yeah. For anyone that doesn't know, Amber wrote a short story about... Was it a short story? It was kind of long, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would call it a short.
It was a short story.
It was short enough to be on like Wattpad or fanfic or whatever website.
Yeah, she wrote a fanfic about her going on an all lesbian cruise, but also her mom was on. It was supposed to be a cruise just for lesbians to just fuck like
Just
the entire time.
Constant lesbian sex, 24/7 lesbian sex cruise.
Yeah, like those old Roman orgies you hear about, where everyone was just fucking like for a week in celebration of like the fertile goddess or whatever. That's exactly what it was. Except Amber also had her mom on board. So
yeah, she invited her mom because her mom
that.
had like bad mental health lately or something. It was really, really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Also though, for real, AMBERLYNN would love a cruise because they all have it's like being on an all-inclusive resort, but on a ship. She would fucking love that. Are you kidding me?
Do they have all you can eat buffets?
Room service, buffets,
Oh.
everything.
That's making me. Have you ever been on a cruise?
Food. No.
No, that sounds. I'm kind of liking this. Maybe we should go on one.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
Actually genuinely wanted to do.
Then we can look like Amber.
Yeah. We're gonna get off looking just like this.
Hell yeah.
Of the ocean for that long.
Wait, I hope she's not saying some BS
That
again.
used to be something that I actually genuinely wanted to do, but I don't think I would. Something about being
I'm calling it
in
now,
the
it's
middle
cope.
of the ocean for that long. It gives me this
This sounds like cope.
How I feel claustrophobia would feel like, but it's not
I actually don't even
how I feel claustrophobia would feel like.
I actually don't even want to go on a cruise, so don't worry about it. It's okay that I physically can't. I actually don't even want to go. Cruises creep me out.
Just the meat on the cruise would creep her out. The cruise would creep her out. She just would not have any fun.
Just like meat.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia. It's like a different feeling. It's like I would feel so stuck, and that scares me.
How do you know? You've never been on a cruise. She said she feels like it would feel like what claustrophobia I can't speak tonight. Claustrophobia feels like. So
there's actually a word for that, but like with islands, like living on an island, isn't there some kind of island term about
maybe.
like feeling
stuck?
Yeah,
like you can't go anywhere.
Island fever or something like that.
Sounds like what it would be called.
Yeah, island fever, I was right.
Oh.
The term used to describe the feeling of restlessness, isolation, and boredom experienced by individuals living on islands.
Well,
it seems like she's describing something similar to that, except that it's a week long and you're on a boat and you're doing fun activities and shows and laying in the sun and swimming and dicking around and eating food for the entire week. So you're doing fun things, and it's a massive ship. Cruise ships are fucking huge.
You think the Titanic was big? You think the Titanic was big? They're like 10 times bigger now.
They're fucking huge. So I don't know. This is cope, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then it's just really funny because she's saying she feels like it's going to feel like what claustrophobia feels like. So you don't even know. You don't even know if you're going to have that feeling. You're just making that up.
I don't like that. How much did you weigh when you were born? I actually weighed 6 pounds, 6 ounces.
600 pounds.
Oh, she was a skinny queen back then. I was a little one, damn.
I do not talk to a single ex-girlfriend. Nope. What is your favorite sweet treat?
What? Remember?
Did you say she was talking to Crystal still? Didn't she pretend like her and Crystal? Well, I don't think she said that for like years. But at one point she was pretending she was still friends.
What I was going to say is that if you did this Q&A, I guarantee you there are clips of her maybe a year and a half ago, like that recently, saying that she's always remained friends with all of her exes. I know for a fact she said that many times.
Because she said her breakups are healthy.
Yeah, her
Right.
breakups are always healthy, and she always remains good friends with her exes, which is crazy because she's always said that too. Up until, again, like a year or a year and a half ago, she's
Right.
said that for her whole time on YouTube, is that her and her exes are always friends and always end on good terms.
Yep.
Because, like you said, they're very healthy. So it's really funny now, all of a sudden, she's finally admitting, like, no, I don't talk to any of them.
Yep.
She finally had to admit she's toxic as fuck.
Tootsie Roll or Jamocha almond
Oh yeah, she was talking about how her hyperfixation right now is Tootsie Rolls.
fudge milkshake from Baskin Robbins. Like,
Great.
oh my god, so good. What
So
shows have
good.
you watched recently?
Groaning
Don't
about
have-
ice cream is not a good look right now, girl.
No. They asked what shows has she watched recently. Do you think she watches shows all the way through, or do you think she breaks it up into 10-minute increments like she does with
I
movies?
don't even know what this girl.
For me, I am watching Beast Games.
Ah, my god!
Ironically
Amber.
though, or unironically, you know?
It's
I already know the
absolutely,
answer,
it's
but-
yeah, it's unfortunately not ironically, because Amber's the type of person that would actually like watch Mr. Beast.
On Prime. The first 3 episodes have been posted on there, and it's definitely highly entertaining. I've also
Oh
been
my
watching
God.
Jersey Shore Family Vacation, Grey's Anatomy, but I think they're on like a little bit of a break. I think that's it.
Okay.
If you could only pick one perfume to use for the rest of your life,
That is a shitty selection of shows, I'll be honest with you. I've never watched Grey's
Honestly-
Anatomy, so I'm not talking about that.
Honestly, if you had to ask me, like, to guess what shows Amberlynn's watching, these seem like exactly correct, you know?
Yeah.
which one would you pick? Bright Crystal by Versace. How do you handle all of the hate without getting depressed or going crazy? I'm used to it, and I've gone through a lot in my life.
Oh, poor baby. She's so used to everyone hating her for no reason. Isn't it weird that people have been hating you for about a decade now on the internet? And
Well,
even when
and
you're
even
in
longer in
yeah,
real life.
I was gonna say, and in real life, people have been hating you for a long time too. You could chalk up some of that to just high school people being mean that she's fat and whatever, but after
I don't know. I didn't have that many people.
Well-
I don't think I mean, I didn't have anybody dislike me and
well, so what I was about to say was that the fact that she has shown what a horrible person she is now makes me believe that in high school she probably was deservedly hated too.
I used to
no,
hate the
actually
same-
they voted her nicest person.
And there's only 2 people nominated, and she was the runner
And she
up, by
didn't
the
win.
way.
Yeah. And she didn't win.
Do you think it was probably a thing like where you only need like 2 people nominate you?
Yeah, or someone wrote her in as a fucking joke, or she wrote
Yeah.
herself in. Who fucking knows?
Somebody was like, "Oh, who should I write? Should I write in AMBERLYNN?" They're like, "Yeah, bro, do it. That's so funny."
That's
saying
so
what makes
funny.
you stronger.
Quirky editing. Look at
I'm
that.
about to say what makes you
Okay,
stronger
girl.
doesn't kill you. That's not right. I used to hate the saying,
Oh my
what
God.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it's genuinely true. I really like that saying also, like, what is chaos for the
That
fly might not be
Cannot
chaos for the
be
bee.
true for her weight.
Yeah,
Her weight has not killed her yet, but it's also not made her
it's
stronger.
working on it.
Something like that. It's totally true. Some people can handle really hard things better than others, and I feel like
Oh, you
in
know about
certain
really hard
cases,
things.
The smallest thing
no.
Oh, the smallest
could
thing.
really trigger me, but like really big things, like every day being harassed
yourself?
online. I don't know.
Yeah. She doesn't like really big things, huh? Better not look in the mirror then.
I think I'm just numb to it. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't mean I want it to continue, but it just means the pain from it.
Oh
It has
no,
been so constant that my body
God,
is actually
so
used to it,
sad.
and that's pretty
Oh,
sad.
brother.
You know what?
Oh my god.
I don't know if we should. Oh no, I'm not really joking. I don't think we should be making these videos anymore. It's really kind of sad seeing her like this. Just kidding.
Are you ever going to do mukbangs again? Because I miss them. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Ooh.
My answer used
come
to be
on.
Peter
flat out
audience?
no, but in this moment, I don't
Bring
know.
back the
Trisha
mukbangs.
Paytas-
Wait, so it was a firm
Pretty
no?
sad. Are you ever going to do mukbangs again? Because I miss them. Honestly, I'm not sure. My answer used to be a flat out
So it used to be a flat out no, but now that she's with the feeder and like has a feeder audience, It's
Interesting
she's thinking about it.
observation.
That
Yeah.
that is weird.
No, but in this moment, I don't know. Trisha Paytas says she loves to lie and does it all the time. Why do you think people accept her serious lies but get so mad at your white lies?
Oh,
Hey, who said that I was?
dude. First of all, Trisha Paytas has gone through the ringer, hasn't she? I don't pay attention to her, but she hasn't she? People
Oh yeah. Oh, are you kidding me?
People have fucking
She's
destroyed her.
Yeah. Oh my God. She hit such a low a few years ago that she was like using meth. Like she was really fucking bad. She hit rock bottom a few years ago. She was absolutely a disaster. She is. I don't even know how you can compare. How can she say that people don't hate on Trisha Paytas? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Are you kidding me? Especially after she should know this too. Especially after
because she's a Trisha Paytas stan, or she used to be, right?
Like Trisha fucking went nuts after Frenemies. So I feel like she should know this, and before Frenemies too. Honestly, it was like a really bad time in her life, and AMBERLYNN's a big fan of that podcast.
Yeah.
So I feel like she should know this.
You know, Amber has a weird thing of wanting to pretend that she's like the only hated person on the internet, right? She always says that no one's hated on YouTube more than her. Well, guess what?
Yeah, I don't know about
My
that,
main
man.
channel,
I can name a bunch of people.
My main channel is about a dude that plays video games for like 6 hours a day, and every single day there's like 1,000 people watching him literally just because they hate him. He only has like 200 people in his actual streams, but there's 1,000 people hate watching him. Everybody's just criticizing everything he does, and people fucking hate that guy. And then you have other people like Wings of Redemption, who his trolls are like they're bad. Like DSP trolls are usually more like they're more like just watching. They get involved sometimes, but like Wings trolls are like so bad. And there's just so many more lolcows out there on the internet, and a lot of them face. I would say Amber, just as far as like numbers, because Zachary Michael, he gets like 50,000 views on his videos last I remember. That's a pretty solid number. So there's definitely like a big hater audience, but I would not say that she's the most hated person on the internet, because most people don't know who she is. There are a lot of people way more hated, small creators, big creators like Trisha Paytas. Logan Paul is pretty hated as well. So she is not special, unfortunately.
Nope. No, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, but I actually know exactly what you're talking about, because I watch every single one of her podcasts on Times
my
2 Speed.
God.
I have to. Oh.
What the?
Oh no. You know who
Tommy?
it is. It's Tommy. Hey, babe.
Baby?
Oh, I knew it.
Oh,
Okay.
And she fucking left that in too. Oh
she
my
did.
God.
What was I saying? Sorry, Tommy called me. Okay.
yeah, we know,
Oh,
girl. Shut up.
God. Fuck
We know because you
off.
left it in.
Yeah.
Saying
Fuck
that,
off.
like, I watch all of Trisha Paytas' podcasts on Times 2 Speed. I watch everything on Times 2 Speed. Like, I literally can't.
Dude, she.
That's crazy
Her-
for her specifically to say when she. Oh my God.
Her brain is literally like just mush, because she watches movies. If you guys don't know, Amberlynn watches movies in 30-minute increments. So she watched the first 30 minutes of, I don't know, Nosferatu. Well, she won't even watch that movie. The movie's too slow for her. She will watch 30 minutes of whatever, and then the next day she'll come back and watch another 30 minutes. Her brain is just completely gone.
Right.
And-
TikTok brain.
Why did I say that? What's she talking about right now?
How she
All of
watches
Trisha Paytas'
everything on Times
podcasts
2
on-
Speed.
Oh yeah, and then times 2 speed. I'm pretty sure, and I don't recall where I saw this or something, but I recall some people researching about the speeds, and I think once you start going above 1.75, like your brain doesn't process it as well as it
interesting.
usually would. So whenever I want to listen to something faster, I listen to a 1.5, but usually I don't even do that.
Yeah, I try not to. I find I don't have. It's not the same. I don't know. You really don't process it the same way.
Yeah.
You don't perceive it the same way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know a lot of people do it. I'm not hating on it really, but just
I only do it if
try
I need to like wrap up. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like
try-
well, and I'm just thinking about like when I'm restreaming like DSP or something.
yeah,
on my
that's
YouTube
different.
Channel. I find I don't know. Sometimes I've found that if I speed it up, I don't feel like I'm receiving everything the same way. So
yeah,
it's better
yeah.
to just watch it at normal speed.
I thought you meant.
It's just not the same.
I thought you were meaning when you were like catching up. Like it's obviously that's
Yeah,
fine
that's
to watch it like
different
that.
by myself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just in general, I would say try keeping it, below 1 point or like at 1.5 or below for anyone out there listening. Just keep your senses going. Keep being able to process everything.
Yeah,
On
keep your
times two
brain.
speed. I watch
Yeah.
everything on times 2 speed. Like
Or else you're gonna end up like this. You don't want to end up like this.
I literally
Nope.
can't. My attention span is not good. But yes, I have peeped her saying that she lies for fun, she lies to everyone, she lies this, and like people love to lie. And like she's even had guests on her show that's like, yeah, I lie too. It's like so fun. And like no one says anything.
Dude, fuck you. Literally.
That is
Trisha
crazy.
Paytas is so hated.
She's the only victim. She's the only hated person on the internet. Honestly, Trisha gets way more hate than her. What are you talking about?
Absolutely.
This is lots of people fucking know who Trisha Paytas is. Honestly, in the grand scheme of like the internet or even the world, I wouldn't think that many people know about AMBERLYNN
No,
Reid.
absolutely
I mean,
not.
my YouTube channel nowadays is primarily or completely focused on a different lolcow. And people in my chat have no fucking idea who Amber is. Like, I'll say stuff about AMBERLYNN, and they'll be like, I don't know anything about her. What should I know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't know anything about her. People don't fucking know anything about her. I don't know. I don't think she's as popular as she thinks she is.
No, in the grand scheme of the internet, she's a pretty big no
Small
one.
potatoes. She doesn't even have her own section on, like, kiwi farms or anything like that. Not that that's, like, a be-all, end-all, but there are people like Rakita or Chris Chan that have their whole own sections.
Yeah.
You know?
And I forgot what I was going to say. It wasn't important.
Thing about it, and I'm like, this is weird.
Oh, I was going to say, and if people, I bet like half the people out there that if they do know who she is, they're like, oh, it's a girl from the reacting to myself lying meme or the Apple chips meme.
Yep, absolutely. Those are like the two things people know.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely believe it's because it's trendy not to like me.
Dude.
It's trendy to say the meanest comment
That's
in the comment
insane.
section or the funniest.
It's trendy. This is what DSP says, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's an aside.
No, it's insane. It really is great how they say the same stuff, because then you start finding a pattern, and then you start realizing that the reason why this is because it must be some kind of narcissist. I'm not diagnosing them. I don't know what they have, but they both are full of themselves. So it's really interesting to see them say the same thing, because then you're thinking, well, there has to be some kind of underlying reason. And it's because they're in love with themselves, probably.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be about diagnosing anyone with anything. You don't have to be saying that they have
that
narcissistic personality disorder, but they can just be narcissists. Yeah, like they can be narcissistic. Totally. Yep, absolutely.
Nice comment. But with Trisha Paytas, like, she's trending right now. People are forgetting that she still does things that are controversial, and she still says things that are very controversial. One of them being like, yeah, I lie all the time. Yay me. Like, that's weird. But I think the internet
fucking
really
Amber fucking sucks.
holds on to something, and
the internet holds on to something.
But it is very tiring.
So we're just holding on to Amber, and that's what we're going with.
Tiring to constantly compare myself and have other people compare myself, because no one sees me. You know what? I'm not going to say no one, because I'm speaking in absolutes, which I need to not do that. So
just not Sith.
Rephrase that. I am learning. I am trying to be better over here. What I was trying to say is there's a lot of people who genuinely do not view me as human. They don't. So it's easy for them to like literally.
Oh, is this a dehumanized update? No, everyone knows you're a human. Everyone just thinks you're a shitty human.
What if she's a human cow?
You're milking humans.
You're milking a Hugh cow.
Oh no.
really think that I'm lying about everything.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot I forgot about the human cow thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. It's part of the feeder community, and it's apparently part of what Amber is possibly a part of, or at least Emily.
Hell yeah.
And they don't want to believe what I'm saying, or they don't want to accept the fact that I also am a human who is currently experiencing human experiences.
It's been 10
You're
years. You
experiencing human experience.
sounds like an alien. She's been on the internet for 10 years, and people have not stopped like hating on her. So it's not because she's going through like certain experiences now. It's because she fucking sucks, dude.
There's always something new though. It's not like
Yeah.
we're not just people.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was that simple, people would just hate on you because you're fat, or they'd still be hating on you perpetually for something you did in like the Crystal or Destiny era, right? But that's not true. There's always something new. If you look at her videos now, at the things she's talking about, what the haters are on her ass about, it's something new.
Something new.
Like,
Yep.
it's because she keeps fucking doing stuff. Lol cows get boring all the time and fall out of being relevant all the time. She hasn't done this because there's always something new that she's doing or saying to fucking dig her own hole deeper.
Because her being a horrible, like just a horrible person is just actually part of her personality. That's why new things keep on popping up, because if she was actually just a good person that goes through stuff, new things won't pop up and people will leave her alone.
Yep.
Could you imagine if Amber's videos became just like normal vlog and she was like a good person in a healthy relationship and she wasn't talking about the haters anymore and she was literally just doing hauls and hauls and I don't know, like vlog style things where she's actually going outside and losing weight, the hate would like completely fall off. Because I think at this point, after you've been
boring.
Yeah, at this point, after you've had lolcow status for almost a decade, I think there are going to be people that are going to hate you and follow you no matter what. But the majority, like, I don't know, 80% or whatever, is just going to completely fall off.
Well, and she has experienced like lower. I wish that the hate will lower and the love will higher. No, but she's experienced lower levels of hate when she's being boring. So she knows it's possible.
Absolutely.
Like, there's a very definite correlation. So
You know what the problem with that is, though? Less
What?
views and less money.
yeah. Well, there you go.
That's what it all comes
I'm pretty
down
sure
to.
she said as much directly before
She has,
as well.
yep.
Yeah.
Right along with y'all. So no matter how much I like compare and like be like, yeah, we're all human and this is what we do, and like everyone is treated differently based on like how
You're
they look
milking
and what the internet
humans.
wants and what's trending on the internet.
I hate Phil so much, dude. I know this isn't a Phil
Yeah.
video, but that guy sucks. He really sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks possibly more than... No, Amber does abuse people and hit people, so never mind. I take that back.
Nothing I say matters. So let's move on to the next question. What did Tommy get you
Shut
for your
up, dude.
birthday? She made my ultimate dream come true. She got me
Billie
Billie
Eilish.
Eilish tickets.
That was a
and
month.
it was
That was a month
absolutely
before.
Incredible. And then
That's not your
I woke up
birthday
before my
present.
birthday with a surprise. My favorite roses, red roses with baby's breath. Like, it was just like the sweetest. Do you and Tommy
Cool.
have phone sex when long
Ah! Why are we asked?
No.
distance?
This person might be worse than you asking the favorite sex position. Yes.
Do you and
person
Tommy
is
have
worse
phone
than me.
sex when long distance? Yes.
Thank you to the person that asked this, because you saved me from being the worst person in the Amberverse.
Obviously. Duh. When you're
my
doing
God.
cameos, how many requests do you get a week? I would say around 25, because I would say I average.
Did I show you the Mr. Snowflake video, or the Under the Hood video where he watches the cameos?
I think so.
Oh my God,
sounds
they are
familiar.
so bad, so cringe, so just like no effort put in at all. Yeah, you know what? I do
Some were,
remember.
Like, really
But
long. Some were really short. Like, there was no rhyme or reason or consistency.
yeah,
You could be paying just the same amount of money and get fucking a 13-second video. of
Get
it being like, okay,
Gugots.
bye.
yeah.
Yep.
Getting about
Yeah, get
3 a
nuts.
day, sometimes more, sometimes less. But we're just gonna say with
I'm
like
gonna get you one for your
25,
birthday.
which I feel like is so much. You guys are
See, if they were actually good, she could get some haters to do it, because I absolutely would get you one for your birthday if they were actually good, but they're so bad that it's not worth
Yeah.
the $60 as a joke. Because I could
No.
buy the new Super Mario RPG. I could buy that. I'd rather buy that.
So amazing. Like, that is so sweet. I'm definitely going to be opening my cameos again soon. I just didn't have the energy to do it while doing Vlogmas.
Dude, okay. She was making 8-minute videos a day.
Yeah, 8 minute and less. Yep.
And these cameos are 1 minute. Does she not, I wonder if she realizes how little she works, right? Because most people work
Compared to
8 hours in a
everyone
day.
And then still also do all the life things they need to do.
Yeah. And I don't even know if it's compared to everyone else. I think it's just her in general, because if she's working about an hour every like 2 days, then that's like what. Once you even realize, like, not even compared to your average 9 to 5, once you realize that you're not putting enough time into your job, because an hour every 2 days, you're literally not doing anything.
All day?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And just a lot was going on in my life, but they will be open soon. Don't you worry. Are there any reaction channels that you think purposely try to portray you poorly?
500-pound squid.
Every single one. I don't even know why they're called reaction
Every
channels.
single one. Okay. Oh no, I definitely. You know what? Zachary Michael needs to drop the him being kind to Amber, because she doesn't give a fuck. Look at this.
Nope.
She truly does not care. I know he does it because he's like trying. He is trying to be neutral, I guess is the best word I could use. But that's why I'm saying Amber right here, she's saying, even when you have people like Zachary Michael that are being pretty neutral, she's saying every single reaction channel tries to paint her in a bad light.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, they are reacting, but they're only reacting in like a negative way. Like, they're only...
You know why? Because you do nothing but be negative. You fucking suck, dude. You suck. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's why she's a lol cow. It's why she's a lol cow, though, because she responds to the hate and is so negative to it.
Yeah.
If you ignored it, and if she just ignored everything and just did her own thing and didn't let them dictate her actions or her decisions, I don't think things would be the way they are.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Trying to find things that are negative to say. And I think a really good example of that is, like, you know, you watch me do normal things. Like, I spend Christmas with my family and we're making bags for the homeless, and reaction channels are just like nitpicking every tiny little
my God.
detail. That it no longer becomes like a true authentic reaction. It's like you're purposely trying to find...
I don't remember what she's talking about specifically, but I don't know. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Negative things in my videos. It's like a scavenger hunt. It's like a word search. It's like a hidden image game.
All I can say is that she sucks.
Quick can I find something horrible to say about AMBERLYNN? It's just...
It's pretty easy.
They're
I'll be
purposely
honest.
Trying to portray me in a bad light, and it works. Like, I have never seen anything like it in my life. And if a reaction channel says nice things about me, even just one slight nice thing about me, or like takes my side, their community gets upset with them. That says everything it needs to say right there in itself. How do you feel about people supporting Alex is Shook's absence, but they freak out when you don't post?
Dude, go fuck yourself. If the person answering this is not a troll, go fuck yourself. Seriously, because Alex Shook was actually sick and he had a bunch of stuff to do. And you know what? He is here like pretty often. He's pretty consistent with it. AMBERLYNN,
and he also posted about it. He posted about it. He said,
yeah, Amber is so flaky because she starts a schedule and then she just completely fucks off, doesn't post for a couple of weeks, doesn't even give you like an update, like, hey, I'm not going to be posting. Also, we know it's her only job. There's nothing else she can do. It's a completely different situation because she does it constantly. It's not like every now and then she says she's taking a break. It's just constant.
A few days.
It's like, how long do you think this uploading every other day thing's gonna last? Till like maybe February? I don't know. That might be generous.
I think that's generous.
Yeah.
It's easy to support someone that a lot of people support, but publicly people don't really
my
support
God,
them.
this is literally Phil.
Yeah.
Support my decisions. They do privately. Like, I get so many sweet DMs, and I'm so grateful for each one. Always am.
Holy
But like
shit.
publicly, I don't look like a very supported girly pop. I'll tell you that. But I think that's the reason why like I live in my Delulu land, because I am so supported like behind the scenes in my private DMs. Like it's crazy. So I kind of like live there. I live in my little Delulu land.
Oh my god.
It's like it's crazy.
No,
So
that's called a hug box.
Yeah. There's a really good frame there. I'll try one more time.
DMs, like it's crazy. So I kind of like live there.
I think I missed it.
I live
There was a
in my
good frame there.
Delulu
Just believe me.
land, and I like to stay there. I kind of like pay rent there.
So she likes playing in her little hug box where no one can be mean to her.
I just moved furniture in. Like I'm having fun over there. Okay, but publicly, it's easier to be like,
funny.
oh,
No,
Alex
not at all.
Ashok isn't posted for a month. Well, we all love him, so we all have to support.
Because he told you. Because he told everyone that he's not going to be here.
Holy shit.
Support that decision. But like, if I'm gone for a few days, it's AMBERLYNN is so
For a few days. You did not post for like 2 months when you were in Wisconsin. A few days.
lazy. Like she can't even do her job. Imagine if
A
she
few
had a
days
real
would
job
be
and
great.
Yeah. And also, Amber is the one. I have never heard. This is probably the biggest thing for me. I've never heard Alex Ashok say anything like this. Amber's the one that constantly tries to convince us that her job is a legitimate job. It's like basically her 9 to 5. She's doing it to put food on the table, which she could, probably have a little less of, but
Yeah, I don't know if we need to worry about that.
no. But she's the one that tries to legitimize it, but she does that while not treating it seriously at all, and that's why people get on her for it.
she did this, like her boss, oh my god, she would be fired.com. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy. What?
What?
I fucked up so many words so far. I don't know if I should make fun of her, but
What is a hypocrisy?
but no, you know what? Nothing. I haven't said anything this horrible yet.
It's just a bunch of hypocrisy. What? What is a hypocrisy?
It sounds like the bussy of a hypocrite. Hypocrisy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna blame that on when I was electrocuted. It's a lot of people
Oh my god, that's kind of funny.
Let's go.
being hypocrites.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of people contradicting themselves, and that's just
Who
how
wants
it is
some
in
of
this
my
community.
hypocrite-
I mean, I don't know what to say about it, but I would like to
Let
me
say,
bring
as
that-
much as
bring
I'm
that
not like Alex,
hypocrisy
I haven't
over
watched
here.
his content in the longest. Like, I'm good off of that.
You
He
used to
leaves
love
a very
him.
bad taste in my mouth. And once that happens, I kind of want nothing to do with you. But I will say publicly, I hope that he is okay, and whatever he is going through, I hope it gets figured out soon. How do you
Yeah,
feel
he'll be
about
fine.
people who fetishize your body? So the word fetish,
This is a troll question, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Amber, you are okay. Just hear me out for something. If none of the stuff we have recently found out is true, correct? Let's say, like the cookie crumble, let's say it really was Erica, even though it really does not seem to be Erica. It seems to have been Emily, because Amber told us that she only sent it to 2 people, Alexis and Erica. Both of them are denying it and seem to have a believable story. Let's say all that is fake. Emily, in her last relationship, was with a 1,200-pound woman who she fed brookies and posted pictures of her being crushed by said 1,200-pound woman, and posting on feeder sites and posting captions like, "Look at Colleen struggle to sit up while eating 6 brookies." If everything else being fake other than what we know 100% is definitively true, she fetishizes. See, that's why I can't make fun of Amber. Fetishizes people that are Amber size and bigger. There's absolutely nothing she can say where that's not true.
Low-key confuses me. So let me go to like the Google size your body. So the word fetish low-key confuses me. So let me go to like the Google.
Oh my god, she does. No wonder this bitch can be fucking taken advantage of like this. She doesn't even know what a fetish is.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Please tell me, because I am in confusion.
Oh my god.
So the
She's
definition
confused.
of fetish
Yeah, you
is a
fucking
form
would
of
be, girl.
sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or a part of the body other than sexual organs.
Like feet.
Okay. So what that says to me, if you
I need to hear what she
prefer
says.
someone of a certain body type, and that is what you are sexually attracted to.
Well, it's not.
Oh
It's not
no,
preference.
it's not a preference. No,
It's something that's
beyond that.
something that's linked very closely with climax, I guess, right? Something you kind of need.
It's more strongly than just
something that
I
you
agree.
need.
There's like a bit of at least a bit of necessity is my understanding.
Yep.
Too.
And it's more than just I like I don't know.
I like bigger women.
Yeah, I like bigger women, or I like women with blonde hair, or whatever. Like, it's different than that. It's not just a preference, right?
Yep.
Considered a fetish? I'm a little confused by it. So if someone prefers my body type, that makes it a fetish, right? According to
No. What? What?
you, the person who asked
According to you, what are you saying?
It's not
prefers
according
my
to that
body type?
person. It's according to you, you stupid bitch. You just looked it up. What are you talking about?
that makes it a fetish, right? According to you, the person who asked
What?
this question. So
No,
God.
they didn't make up the definition of fetish.
You
They're
just
asking
looked
you
it
about.
up.
They're asking you
How
about
about you ask ChatGPT, girl?
Yeah, there you go.
does that mean if the next Joe Schmo in line prefers someone of the skinny nature, does that mean that's a fetish for them because that is what they prefer sexually? I think anyone should be able to look at any body type and the whole.
Well, this is something, maybe she wouldn't want to hear, but the reason why, like, your normal body type isn't a fetish, like somebody that's between, I don't know, like 110 through, I don't know, 190 pounds or whatever. The reason why that's not considered a fetish is because that's kind of just, most people. But then when you start getting to the extremes like Amber, that's when it becomes more like you know what I'm trying to say? It's more like
I know what you're saying.
because it's something that's so extreme when you're almost 600 pounds, to only like people in that range and never be with anyone that's smaller.
Yep.
That is putting it more towards fetish territory.
Whole entire world and be like, that is what I prefer without judgment. Whether they are tall, short,
God.
skinny,
This is
fat,
stupid as
chunky,
fuck.
doesn't matter.
This is
I
very
think it
fucking
is
dumb.
highly unfair that people like to say that the only way a fat person can be sexually liked is if it is a fetish.
Okay. Let's
That
say
is not what anyone's saying, though.
let's say that Amber's 100% correct about this. Okay? She's 100% correct. Your girlfriend was called the Queen of FA, Fat Admiration. Your girlfriend sold pictures being crushed by someone else. She, regardless of anyone else, forget Destiny, Becky, whatever, Jade, forget all of them. Your current girlfriend has a fetish for you. It's
And
undeniable.
A really big one, by the way.
Really
To be
strong
the
fetish.
queen of fat admirers? Holy shit.
There's a lot of fat admirers, especially in like Lithuania, apparently.
Crazy. Yeah, these people are fucking crazy, by the way. Like,
It seems like a lot of them are from like Central Eastern Europe, like Lithuania and the Czech Republic and stuff. They love the big girls out there.
scary place.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people. So to be the queen, I mean,
That's fucking crazy.
she's got her crown and everything.
It's just obscene to me. That means any old skinny Jan or Mary over there, if that is someone's preferred.
So funny that
Where's Jen and Mary?
so funny
By the
that
way.
you read the definition of fetish and still gets it completely wrong.
Yeah.
Does that make them a fetish? The whole topic is just like really weird to me, but I like to look at the gray area, and that's what I just gave you. But if we're just doing black,
Just like
Emily
Phil.
is not in the gray area, though. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, she is when it comes to Emily, it's
She
exactly
is
black
the
and white.
extreme. Yeah, she is the most extreme end.
The fact, I don't know if she's pretending not to see it or she doesn't see it, because it is right in your face. It's screaming at you. Emily literally screamed on the internet, "I love myself some 1,000-pound woman. I love myself some San Antonio girlies. Love my woman huge and rotund." She's screaming it. And Amber is out here saying, so you're saying she has a fetish just because she likes bigger women sometimes?
Bigger girls? Yeah, oh.
black and white, and you're genuinely asking me, how does it feel to be fetishized? Like, because there are supposedly people who fetishize me. Feels great.
Oh my
What?
god.
Cool. All right, you guys.
Oh my god, what a psycho.
What a great end to that
What
video.
are we doing?
So that is
That
the
was
end of part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed,
unhinged.
and I'll see you in part 3 soon. Bye.
That was fucking awful. That was unhinged at the end there. Holy shit.
That sucked. That really
That
sucked.
was fucking crazy.
Well, we learned that Amber loves being fetishized. Emily is not does not have a fetish. She simply just likes her women a little chunky, just
Yeah,
a little
bigger.
extra
She likes
weight.
bigger girls.
Yeah, such as 600 pounds, 1,200 pounds. Yeah. What else did we learn? Did we learn anything? Ever since that? Oh, ChatGPT just gives you the answer straight, so you don't have to look up anything. And her and Emily have phone sex.
Okay.
So
Well,
there you go.
thank God we watched that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll be back. So I think we should do our retrospective series. We need to figure out a good name for it, but we should do our retrospective series maybe tomorrow. I think I have time tomorrow. Do you?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the movies around 1, and then I'll be home the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and do that. So you guys should hopefully see a video either Saturday or Sunday where we're going to start watching Amber from the beginning. And then, you are welcome to join me whenever you want on these modern day reacts, because I think it makes it a lot better.
Sweet.
Right? And then Kinda Sav on YouTube, right? And on Twitch. Mm-hmm. Some AMBERLYNN stuff sometimes, mostly DSP, but on Twitch, some gaming stuff. Do you have any plans to play any games on Twitch soon? You're gonna finish Astrobot on there?
I would like to.
Okay, so you heard it here first. She is platinum. See, why can't I talk today? She is going to get the platinum on Astrobot this weekend. All right.
Ooh, okay. Okay, you're holding me to it.
Yeah. All right. See ya.